I'm very happy to see you here. Before I start, I would like to say my thanks to the people who arranged this one. The BEREC office, my fellow team members in the board of BEREC, but especially Asta, whose whole idea to have this kind of conferences was set up. And for the second year in a row, she actually made sure it happened. And I know how hard she worked to get this running. BEREC is a young organization. Formally, we were formed in January in 2010. And over the years, we've been trying to test different avenues, how to work in a better way. And the Stakeholders Forum is one way. But I have to admit, as I said in Stockholm during that meeting, that we are still testing how to do things. And I'm really looking forward for input how to do this the best way. We think it's a fairly important day today when we as a regulator and a community of regulators are testing ideas. This morning we're going to focus on the BEREC issues. We're going to start with the BEREC strategy for 2015 to 2017. We will present the BEREC work program for 2015. There is one thing that is probably more fun for us than for you, is that we actually for the first time were able to do those things in parallel. So I hope you can see the linkage between how we think the future is going to be and what we're actually going to do next year. Both of them are out on public consultation, and I also would like you to send written comments if you would like to. In the afternoon, we will be a little bit more factual. We will start a presentation on the draft report on margin squeeze and ERT, and then we will have a discussion. And after that, we will have a discussion about roaming. I got some comments this morning because of some journalists. I wonder if Magnus is here. I would like to emphasize the fact that we are taking an opinion on roaming in the December plenary. And we are forming an opinion right now. And this meeting and your comments will be extremely important for us to be able to form that opinion in December. We haven't formed the official opinion from BEREC yet. But it's been, since we had this meeting last year, a lot of things has happened. There's a lot of discussions that's been going on. And I think I'm very happy about all the discussions about telecom regulations that has been going on for the last year, because it puts a focus on an industry that is important for Europe and the citizens of Europe. And the fact that we are now a crowded room and talking about what we think is essential issues shows that we are taking this discussion to the next step. But it is also a very changing market. And as you can see in the strategic outlook and the work program, you can see that BEREC is also trying to evolve itself into a market where we say that 5-10 years ago, telecom industry was one industry, and today it's actually part of something bigger. It's a part of an ecosystem, which means that we have to constantly evaluate how we do things and why we do things. So far, the harmonization model of BEREC has actually been working quite well. We can show that if you look on the notifications that the single NRAs has done to the Commission, very few of them has been opposed by the Commission. I think it's lower than 5% or something, which means that we as individual NRAs with the body of BEREC has been very good on making sure that we harmonize Europe. And any type of new legislation, we will do the same thing. I'm soon going to hand over my chairmanship to my dear friend Fatima from Anacom. And I asked her to do the closing remarks today, so you can get a feel of how it's going to be when she becomes the chair next year. With that, I would like to pass the floor to Jack and talk about the BEREC strategy for 2015 and 2017. Good morning to you all and welcome. Thank you.